Now, in total, I have 3 He's the Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself books. One that belonged to a nice girl, that I liked the mind of. One that was empty and was originally mine. And the one I got recently today, one that belonged to Donald Shuckfield. I've literally never heard of him. But I read everything in this book, and that he wrote down at least. And it turns out he's a Fortnite kid, as most boys are. And I really can't stand Fortnite, but it was very interesting to read this and see how a Fortnite kid thinks. Apparently, they do a few normal stuff. They act like normal humans. Because they bubbled no on the question, have you ever tried to blow a bubble with a mouthful of raisins? Who would do that? A pretty state-of-the-art kid. Regular, her favorite stuff. He likes dogs. His favorite color is red. And he thinks about girls, basketball. I guess he's kind of a sports kid. And weekends. So, yeah, this is just a state-of-the-art kid. Oh. If the owner of this, a Donald Scotch, is watching this, then don't worry, I won't let out any personal secrets that you wrote down in there. And there's something stupid he wrote called Samsungs will no longer exist. What's so bad about Samsungs? And he also said that things that will get on old people's nerves will be Pac-Man. How will that happen? In the Predict Your Future game, he said he got that he was going to live in a mansion in the mountains with 2 kids, a pet dog, and being a pro athlete, with a regular car, and $100 million a year. As in, that's the salary. But I think he just has cheated and picked on his own. He didn't design a dream house, so I have all the room I get for that. And he didn't fill out the Friends Hall of Fame. I can fill that out. And he didn't fill out any of the comics. And apparently he's one of those kids who likes Rick and Morty. Good show. This is actually a very well-minded Fortnite kid. Favorite game system is PS4. Who wouldn't like that? It's one of the greatest game systems ever. But the Nintendo Switch, I'd have to go with that for mine. Apparently, this guy got an autograph from a famous person. That's amazing. And he wrote down an idea for an invention. He actually stayed up all night. He did the thing that I will never accomplish, making it through a whole lollipop without biting it. Seriously, I will never eat. I can never eat a lollipop without biting it, because I just get so impatient with its melting in my mouth, and after a while of sucking on it, I'm just like, screw it, I'm getting this thing in my stomach as fast as possible. Apparently, from the looks of, since he didn't write down his worst ever nightmare, then I guess he never had a nightmare. And this guy is actually bragging right here. No offense. The person who'd have the best chance of surviving in the wild. He wrote me. Oh, gee. He said his mom would be the most likely person to blame a fart on someone else. That's a nice kind of mom to have. Though, I have a dad that makes a lot of fart and poop jokes, and I really love that. Fart. He just did. And it feels like he has a lot of injuries. He's from the looks of it. And the biggest mistake he's made, hate on number 1, holding on to a vape for a friend? Was he even paying attention in drug class? And I think he may be some kind. Now I know this is just a coincidence, but the name of one of his friends, last name is Durant. What a coincidence! I just wanted to point that out. It's nothing important towards this Fortnite Kid. And his own tour bus says best Fortnite players only. It's actually funny to see this written on a van in a funny way with a pencil. And apparently he really likes candy. And this funny, all-purpose excuse maker, her thing he wrote. I'm going by the her circled old thing. The first intentions encircled thing in my mother ate my bus. Oh, what? For the first one, he changed it to my pinky toe. It just sounds even more ridiculous. And mind reading powers, if he had that, he checked yes and no. What? Yeah, like I said, this is sometimes an average kid, and so he does think regular gross things are gross. For 2 of the friendly questions, he said what? No, WTF, ew. He didn't bother writing anything down in the journal entry. But very good, great. Hey, Fortnite Kid, I believe. Actually, one of the few who Fortnite kids that's actually funny and a nice kid. I think this is the average stuff that a Fortnite kid thinks. So, did this change your whole view on Fortnite, kids? Because if so, then I also now truly believe that Fortnite it can be enjoyable for anyone. And people who like Fortnite are okay. I just never will like Fortnite myself.